What's up and welcome to My Point of View. I am your fat and opinionated host, and listen, I already know what you all are thinking. You saw the title of this video and you probably thought to yourself, wait a minute, the TSA is acting really crazy lately. At least I hope that's what you all were thinking, because if you thought for 1 second that women do not have balls, then you're a bigot by today's standards. Apparently, if you think women don't have testicles, you're a bad person. So you better erase those thoughts out of your mind. Because the healthcare professionals that we rely on for our information, the same people that peddle these medicines and vaccines, they're now telling us that men can get pregnant and women can have long, wrinkly, hanging balls. So who are we to say any differently? And if you do say anything differently, then hey, you're just as bad as Hitler, honestly. But in all seriousness, we live in a very turbulent time. We got World War III about to break out. I would argue it already did break out. We got banks collapsing all around us. Crime is at an all-time high. The cost of living is going up dramatically. But one of the main news stories today has nothing to do with any of that. No. One of the main stories today has to do with this woman who got punched in the balls at the airports. I kid you not, this is one of the main news stories today. This is where we have come. Forget the banks collapsing. Who needs money? Forget World War III. Who cares if we get killed? None of that matters. What matters is that we protect all women with balls. Because women with balls are so brave and bold. But let's go ahead and hop into this article because this story is wild, y'all. A woman posts sobbing selfie in JFK bathroom after claiming female TSA agent punched her testicles and left her in extreme pain. A trans woman has called for the dismantling of airport TSA screenings after she claimed an agent punched her in the testicles and yelled at me for having a penis. The flyer posted a since-deleted selfie showing her sobbing in a bathroom stall following the episode, complaining that her balls still hurt so bad. I don't want the TSA agent that hurt me fired, she said. I want her educated and the entirety of the TSA abolished altogether. After being humiliated in the airport safety check line, she claimed the female agent then followed her into the woman's bathroom and discussed the interaction with a coworker while she wept behind a stall. After the accusations were posted to social media, the airport said that they were going to work hard at investigating the incident. We apologize again for your experience, they say. Your comments have been noted and shared. Oh man, I would bet good money that this didn't happen. I would bet pretty much the entirety of my savings that this never, ever happened. Mind you, look at these crying selfies in the bathroom stall. How privileged do you have to be a grown arse man crying because you got touched in the balls during a security check at the airport? And then where do you run to cry? You run to cry in the woman's bathroom. So not only did you make a woman feel uncomfortable while searching you and finding out that you had a pair of balls underneath your skirt, you then went on to make more women feel uncomfortable as your grown manly ass went and cried in the bathroom because your balls got touched. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as a real man with balls, I can assure you my balls get fondled all the time when I get searched. Sometimes I wonder, like, hey, unhand my balls, please, sir. I don't know what you're doing. But seriously, this this is the number one news story today, ladies and gentlemen. We should all feel totally horrible for this person. And because this person chooses to act as if they're a woman while still carrying around a pair of nuts, we should change the laws in America. We should change everything about our lives. We should change everything about society, all to fit around these people. Because, these people deserve it. We should all bow down. We should change the restrooms. We should change our ways of life. We should change the men's section and the boys section and the girls section. We should change everything. All because some mentally ill dudes like to walk around acting like women nowadays. That's what we should do. That's exactly what we should do, right? Don't you all agree? But the funniest part about stories like this to me is how ready and willing the mainstream media just pushes stuff out like this. And then they complain. They complain that their ratings are going down. And then they complain and they wonder why no one trusts the mainstream media. I mean, if you're a news outlet that's reporting about a woman getting punched in the balls, then what credibility do you have? This shows, right? I want you all to listen. When you see a news outlet run stories like this, it shows you they do not have a commitment to the truth. Because what's the truth, ladies and gentlemen? What's the God honest truth? Women don't have balls. Oh, whoa. Did I just say that out loud? Oh man, I'm probably going to get canceled now. Pray for me. Drop some super thanks down below. My future is literally at stake because I just stated, and I'll say it again, women don't have balls. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Women don't have testicles. I don't make the rules. I do not make the rules here. I'm not the one that assigns ball sacks at birth. Don't come for me, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, when you see a news outlet reporting stuff like this, it shows you they have no commitment to the truth. I have a commitment to the truth. Therefore, I can't sit here and pretend as if women have balls. You know what I mean? But this just goes to show the problem that is brewing in our society. Americans and people all over the world, we're losing faith and trust in our government. We're losing faith and trust in our medical systems, our judicial systems, our mainstream media, because of things like this. The same doctors that we're supposed to trust with our health. We're supposed to trust a lot of these medical professionals when they prescribe things for us or when they recommend that we put certain things into our body. Like that one certain thing that they all really wanted us to put in our body really badly. Then they'll turn around and talk about men getting pregnant and women having balls. I'm sorry, but I can't take these people seriously anymore, and I don't see why anyone else does. If you have a healthcare provider that has fallen to the mob and they've been indoctrinated by this way of thinking, then find a different doctor. Because if your doctor doesn't understand and promote basic biology, then they're not going to do what's best for you. Mind you, a lot of doctors aren't doing what's best for you anyway. But I'll be damned. We got these medical professionals out here telling us that women have balls, and then they turn around and say, hey, take this medicine and inject it into your body. Trust us. It's safe. We're the professionals. We know everything. Meanwhile, we've never seen a vagina before, and we don't, you know what I mean? It's so utterly bizarre, but this is the world we're living in, and I just feel as if there's got to start being some pushback here. Because me, I'm really libertarian at heart. Like, do what you want to do. If you're a dude that wants to pretend to be a woman, fine. I have nothing against that. I don't hate you. I have no issues with you. If I'm sitting next to you on the plane, we can have a conversation about Pokemon or Naruto or whatever the hell you're interested in. I'm not someone who hates these people. I'm actually someone, I don't have a problem with what grown adults do. My issue is when you take your delusions and the fairy tale life that you created for yourself and you try to force it on other people. Don't force it on me. If you want to be if you're a dude that wants to dress up like a woman, cool. Don't try to invade women's only spaces because we both know you're not a woman. If you're a man that wants to dress as a woman, cool. But don't make me or attempt to make me change my viewpoints and to accept that women have dick and balls too. Yes, it's true. Women got dick and balls too. Like, I'm not going to conform to that. I'm never going to bend to that nonsense. And other people should stop because it's getting too far and it's unhealthy for these people. If you really care about these people, then you shouldn't feed into their delusions so much. Because reality always finds a way to smack you in the face. And that's what's happening to these people. They get smacked in the face by reality and they don't know how to handle it. If this story is true, I don't think this person got punched in the balls. I think this person was getting searched. The woman didn't know that it wasn't a woman and probably went up in the thighs thinking they weren't going to be any handling berries there, and it turned out there was. But hey, maybe if you just told everyone, hey, I'm a dude, they would know. I can guarantee you, if you're a woman that's going through a search and they find a penis in your pants, they're going to think that there's something wrong. That's just the reality of life. Like I said, reality always finds a way to smack people in the face. But the reality of this situation is that we live in a complete joke. This is a complete clown world. The headline of this news story is hilarious. And sometimes I wonder, the mainstream media, it promotes a lot of this gender ideology stuff. But in reality, I feel like this was almost a way to make fun of these people. Like they want us to make fun of these people so then they can, pretend to be victims. That's what a lot of this push is, because we in America, we have grown so accepting of everyone. And they know that. So they have to do extreme things in order to get reactions from us. So then they can play the victim like, oh man, we're a protected class and everyone's out to get us. No, we just want you to leave kids alone and stop going into women's bathrooms crying because you got your balls touched by the TSA. But let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and most importantly, remember, always remain opinionated.